Imagine for a moment a stage bathed in light, a figure standing before a crowd, their voice weaving a tapestry of words so compelling, so hypnotic, that the boundaries between reality and belief begin to blur. This is the art of influence, the subtle dance of language and mind, where beliefs, they're not just spoken but installed, where the conscious mind steps aside and the unconscious mind takes the lead. And as you listen, as you allow these words to sink in, you might begin to notice how effortlessly your own mind begins to shift, how naturally these ideas take root, as if they were always there, waiting to be awakened. Cults, you see, operate on a level far deeper than mere persuasion. They tap into the very core of human desire, the need to belong, to believe, to be part of something greater than oneself. And they do this through a masterful use of language, a language that bypasses the critical mind and speaks directly to the unconscious. It's not just about what's said, but how it's said, the rhythm, the tone, the pauses, the metaphors that paint the pictures in the mind, the embedded commands that slip past the guard of logic and reason. So let's take, for example, the idea of faith healing. Imagine a room filled with people, each one yearning for hope, for a miracle. The leader steps forward, their voice calm, assured, and they begin to speak, not just of healing, but of belief. Do you believe in miracles? They ask. And as the words linger in the air, the crowd begins to nod. Not because they've thought about it, but because the question itself has triggered something deep within them. Do you believe that you can walk again? And now the belief is no longer abstract, it's personal, it's about you. And as the leader continues, the language shifts, becomes more direct, more commanding. I want you to run around. I know you can do it. And just like that, the seed is planted, the belief takes hold, and the mind begins to align with those words. This is the power of code switching, the ability to speak to different parts of the mind, to different kinds of people, all at once. One moment the language is soft, inviting, like a gentle breeze. The next it's sharp, direct, like a command that can't be ignored. Pop or soda, they might say. And in that simple phrase, they've connected with everyone in the room, regardless of where they're from. It's a subtle shift, but it's enough to create a sense of unity, of belonging. And once that connection is made, once the group feels like one, the critical mind begins to fade, and the unconscious takes over. And then there's a use of fear, not as a weapon, but as a tool. You're going to die, the leader might say, the voice calm, almost soothing, from war, from government poisoning, from aliens, from big pharma. The words are shocking, yes, but they're also captivating. They grab the attention and they hold it. And in that moment of heightened awareness, the mind is more open, more suggestible. As the leader continues, their tone shifts, becomes more reassuring. But together we can survive. Together we can overcome. And just like that, the fear is reframed, transformed into a call to action, a reason to believe. And belief, you see, is the key. It's not about what people think, but what they feel. And when people feel something together, when they dance together, sing together, live together, their brainwaves begin to synchronize. Their minds begin to align. It's a powerful thing, the sense of unity, and it overrides the critical factor, the part of the mind that questions, that doubts. And in that moment, the leader's words, they become more than just words. They become truth. So as you listen to these words, as you allow them to sink in, you might begin to notice how effortlessly your mind begins to shift, how naturally these ideas take root. And you might wonder, is this how it happens? Is this how beliefs are changed? How minds are influenced? And the answer is, of course, yes. But it's not just about words. It's about the way they're delivered, the way they're felt. And as you continue to listen, as you continue to allow these ideas to take hold, you might find yourself believing, not because you've been told to, but because it feels right, because it feels true. And that, you see, is the art of influence. It's not about force. It's about flow. It's about speaking to the unconscious, about planting seeds and letting them grow. And as you continue to explore these ideas, as you continue to allow them to take root. You might find yourself becoming more aware, more in control, more able to see the patterns, the techniques, the beliefs. And in that awareness, you might find a new kind of power, a new kind of freedom. And isn't that, after all, what we're all searching for?